quick little video on a single cab version of our Ultimate skid going out today. So a little bit different with that extra room. We're able to fit the 240 volt pump and leave room for a little generator, which is really convenient. We do have generators and mounts and covers and everything that'll fit, but the customer's going to fit a Honda one later on. Of course, we've got all the standard features, the storage, the surface cleaner rack, the ladder racks, the lighting kit, which is optional, having all the controls nice and easy to access. A few little optional extras on this one. We've got the reverse osmosis system here, so we've got a little port to measure your TDS coming through the RO, and of course the flush and waste port here. We've got our water coming into the system, so you don't have to carry a separate hose, it's all incorporated. So water comes in from your customer's tap there. You've got your high pressure out. We've got our 80 meters of Softwash hose here. We've got our big 100 amp hour lithium battery to make sure that your RO pump has heaps of power and you get good day's work out of it. We've got all our switches here, very satisfying. Bit of a change, we've done the strobe lights as a flush mount, which I think looks a bit better. And also because we've gone a bigger toolbox, because there's room for it, we've had to change the location of the hose reel. So we're using a different reel here, mounted on the back. And you may have noticed the pretty, I think, slick way to have your pole stored still and get a huge amount of storage down the side. All your chemicals, tools, attachments can go in there. Got a big, I think it's about 35-40 litre fuel tank here. Just ignore that, we're still waiting for some sealant to cure with this heat shield. And yeah, there's the back end of the pole carrier. Got a big 32 litre a minute belt drive pressure cleaner. Really can't suggest or recommend belt drives enough if you're using a gearbox in this industry. You know, it's going to work for a period of time, but one, you're going to get so much more noticeable power with a belt drive, and you're going to get much longer service life. Yeah, they're a little bit dearer to buy, but they are worth that extra money. Of course, got our lighting kit, blue tank light in there. I'll put up some photos of that tank light at night or in the dark because it looks trick. Yeah, along with the 240 volt Softwash, we've got it set up on a remote. So push a button, that valve will turn, and you are on chemical, or turn chemical off, and you'll be on water for rinsing. We've also set it up so that you can have the Softwash system either draw from the tank or draw from main. So if you want to work at night time and you're really worried about keeping your noise at a minimum, you can run this off the power cord, and you can apply and rinse really well with having that rinse water force fed into the system, or you can just have your little silent generator, which is pretty damn quiet anyway. So really good for night works, if that is a concern. But yeah, I absolutely love this one. This is what we'll be setting up on our cruise ute, well, as soon as I buy them a single cab. But yeah, if you're interested in something similar, come over chat.